You do not have to spend $600 to smell amazing. In this video, I'm gonna tell you my favorite cheap fragrances in my entire collection. If you wanna smell better for less, definitely check out this Black Friday sale with Fragrance Buy. It starts November 29th at 10 a.m. and goes until December 1st at 11:59 p.m. This is one of their biggest sales of the year, so I'm definitely gonna be buying an insane amount of stuff. Why is it a big sale? Buy one, get one 24% off with code BF24. Free shipping over $99 USD with code BF99. And loyalty members are gonna get buy one, get one 26% off with a code that's emailed to you. And 1,000 free niche sample bags. You just have to spend over $99 USD. It's an insane deal, guys. I'm honestly saying this. Do not miss out on the sale. If you wanna buy fragrances, now's the time because you're gonna get insane prices. You can get to the sale in my description or the pinned comment. It is an affiliate link, but all the money earned I generate back into this channel to help it grow. So thank you guys so much. Don't miss this sale. And let's get into a video where I tell you how to smell better for less. First, I want to start off with a fragrance that I've absolutely been loving. This one has been climbing the ranks very rapidly. This is Rochas Mustache Eau de Parfum. Yes, it has gotten a lot of hype in past conversation on other channels, but to me, it's relatively new and I just love it. This is basically kind of an inspired take on YSL Tuxedo. I mean, if you didn't know what that fragrance is, it's super classy, super elegant, and very high quality smelling, but you can get that for a fraction of the price with this one. Benzoin, cedar, vanilla, a little bit of rose, super classy. There's a grounded patchouli in the backdrop that I pick up on a lot, and some of this rose gives it that floral edge that's definitely not too feminine. This is a very masculine wear in my opinion. Super classy and elegant. Honestly, it's like that name implies, YSL's Tuxedo, it's like that implies. This is something that you'd want to wear formal as it gets because the scent profile is just so elegant. Now, when I smell this on my skin, all of this combination of notes kind of create an oud-like accord on my skin, like kind of like a synthetic designer or like low tier niche type of oud that's being created. I don't know if anyone else gets that. I could probably just be going crazy in my old age. Like I'm probably about to visit the seniors home, but you know, this is a fragrance you definitely should check out. I think is absolutely worth the hype. I really truly believe this one is worth the hype. At an incredible price of $51 Canadian on Fragrance Buy. Insane. Some of you guys know I love this fragrance, okay? This one is Missoni Wave. Some places it's hard to get, but I did see that Joma shop had it, so keep that in mind. And I think it was $55 Canadian, so less than that. This is basically orange with a kind of creamy type of tonka bean in there. There's also some aquatic notes and a heavy musk in the background. This is kind of an inspired take on Chanel Allure Homme Sport and Versace Pour Homme squished in together. So you get the floral edge that you get from Versace Pour Homme, but you also get that kind of tonka bean nature that the Chanel has. This is absolutely quality. Like, I'm not even kidding. This fragrance, when I had a review of this fragrance, it literally made me do a backflip. I don't know why I wanted to do that. It was a little bit cringe, and I kind of look at that and I was like, what was I doing? But anyways, it made me backflip, so just don't try it. If you ever try this fragrance out, do not try to backflip because you'll probably break your neck, and I don't want to get sued. Come on, don't sue me. This stuff literally makes it redundant to ever own Versace Pour Homme. It makes it redundant to own Chanel Allure Homme Sport, but I absolutely love the DNAs of both of these fragrances, and I think that this is actually quite strong for what you're getting. 55 bucks, can't go wrong in my opinion. A sleeper hit, underrated, absolutely underrated. This is one that I love. I'm so happy I got this one. I got this one for $21 at Shoppers Drug Mart. This is Issey Miyake L'Eau d'Issey Pour Homme Intense. Basically, this fragrance gives the fresh kind of yuzu citrus combination that you're getting off of the top of the original L'Eau d'Issey. But this one is made a little bit more modern. Now, what this does that is so special to me is it has this almost woody, smoky feel that sits underneath. So this is like the perfect type of like spring or fall day fragrance that you can wear because you get the bright elements of citrus, a little bit aquatic undertones with a burning wood type of smell in the backdrop. This one actually smells so much more expensive than 21 bucks, and it's from a reputable brand like Issey Miyake, who does some amazing fragrances. I love the original Issey Miyake too, but some may consider that a little outdated. This is a little bit of an older man's scent in my opinion. Like 25 and up is gonna appreciate this a lot more than like, let's say, a high schooler, because it does have that classiness of woods and incense. It's a more sophisticated wear, definitely not youthful at all, but I think that if you wanted to check out a woody, smoky scent with a little bit of citrus, get that classy feel, this is definitely one to check out. I love this one. Hype beast, hype Hype beast alert. I'm not the only one hyping this one up. This is CK1 Shock. I bought this for around $29 Canadian at Winners, but you can get it on Fragrance Buy too, or any other discounter, I'm sure. This one is very, very affordable and widely available and very hyped for very good reason. Tonka, amber, cardamom, and some clementine and lavender, which gives it this kind of cherry tobacco-like a feel with a kind of a warm spice of cardamom that sits underneath. Man, this stuff actually smells niche quality. For like, some people are probably listening to that and they're like, no, it definitely doesn't. It's a CK1 fragrance, Calvin Klein, so synthetic. But to me, I think that this actually smells niche quality. And what I mean by that, it's not the average designer fragrance that's just meant to smell nice. This one is actually quite classy. It is a little bit sweet, but I think that this smells quality. For what you're paying, this is probably one of the best bang for your buck fragrances money can buy. This stuff deserves every little bit of the hype that you guys have seen online for it, and that's why I wear it so much, especially for the fall and autumn, winter. This is a perfect fragrance for a teenager, an early adult. Some people may consider this a little too sweet if you're in the older crowd, but I still strongly encourage you to try to get a sample of this, or, I mean, it's not the worst blind buy you could do if you do, but I'd never recommend that, as you guys know. So this next one, a lot of people are going to be probably shocked to see me include on a list because I hadn't had the best things to say about that fragrance in the past, but this one is Mont Blanc Explorer. I think that this is probably the best way for someone that wants a fresh, affordable take on Creed's Aventus to go. You could also get Club de Nuit Intense Man, which to some is the better fragrance, but I think that this one not only has a better blend, but a better balance of notes. It's also fresher, so it's also more approachable for the average human being to wear this. It's not like super sharp. I think that the perfumery in this was done incredibly nice. It's very smooth. Now this is bergamot. You're getting a pink pepper, some woods, and ambroxan, like a musky characteristic, the kind of blackcurrant type of smell that you're getting out of Creed's Aventus, but this is just fresher. It's honestly like a summer version of it. It's also grounded with like a patchouli leather combination. So yes, it is quality for what you're getting. I just think that there's better interpretations of this, but if we're talking cheapies and we don't want to go close to that $100 range, this is probably the best option. Genuinely speaking, I think a lot of people are going to prefer this over Club de Nuit if they're looking for a quality, well-blended fragrance. Now this is arguably the most expensive one on this list because this is on discounters for around $65. Perfect gift for anyone that's just getting into fragrances. Anyone that just wants one fragrance, this could absolutely be it because it's the perfect signature scent. This next one has gotten hyped up from me in the past, and it's for good reason in my opinion. It's the cheapest one on this list, and it's such a great smelling fragrance. This is Qaed El Fursan by Lattafa. So this is pineapple, saffron, amber, and this fir balsam, which gives it this kind of sharp, piney feel in the backdrop. They say there's oud in here. I don't get any oud personally. I don't think there is. I think that's kind of a selling point, but there is a woody smell. Man, fresh cut pineapple. This is what it smells like. Or pineapple that you just opened out of a container or something. It's a blast of pineapple. Perfect for the summertime. Very fresh, a little bit playful. And that pineapple and saffron combination almost gives it this flirtatious vibe. I don't know why that makes me think of it, but I think that this would be a good daily fragrance. Very casual, but it does have a little bit of a flirty edge to it because of the sweetness from the pineapple that you're getting there. I did say this is the cheapest on the list, and that's because it's $22 Canadian for this. I don't know if this is a 100 ml, probably. But Afnan's 9 PM Rebel that just came out smells like they literally copied this fragrance. It's a trendsetter, I guess, and it isn't a clone. It does have the pineapple feel of Aventus, but this doesn't go in an Aventus direction at all. This is definitely its own thing. I love this stuff. Now, this next one, if you want a strong beast mode, cheap kind of synthetic fragrance for the summertime, I think you gotta look no further than Davidoff Cool Water Intense. I've grown to love this stuff. I should have worn it in the summer more. I don't know why, I kind of just lost it in my collection, but recently, a couple months ago, I sprayed it on and I was like, I really need to start wearing this one more often. And this is basically, think of a synthetic bubblegummy scent profile with a little bit of an aquatic feel and coconut sprinkled in there. This is an absolutely heavily synthetic fragrance though. You have to like that and definitely know that going into it. It doesn't smell natural at all. And to some, it'll be very headache inducing, but I think that the combination of sweetness and spicy edges with that coconut blended together makes it perfect for kind of a fun, kind of perfect party scent profile in the summertime for a younger man. This is absolutely perfect for like a high schooler or early college student that's going out to the beach and wants a playful, fun fragrance to just go out and like, you know, have some drinks by the water with your friends. This is absolutely perfect for that. And only $48 Canadian on discounters. It's super affordable. It's honestly come down in price from when I originally got this, and I think it's absolutely worth that price because I like this one a lot. But like I said, it's not for everyone. Super synthetic and a little bit cheap smelling, but it's just playful and fun, and it's super good for the summertime and partying. Okay, this next one, oh my goodness. I guarantee someone's gonna unsubscribe because I hype this one up all the time, and I'm sorry, I will miss you. I actually really will. Please don't leave me. But this is Afnan's Turathi Blue. I absolutely love this stuff. It's become one of my favorite fragrances in my entire collection, let alone cheap fragrances, because it's just so addictive, such an easy wear. You're getting this bubbly, almost champagne-like grapefruit off the top with some woods, some musk, and a slight spice that floats through the bottom and whips you in the nose. This is basically an inspired take of Bulgari Tiger. Okay, so if you don't know, that fragrance is like $400. Outrageous. You can basically get the exact same 95% of the scent profile with this fragrance. And this one I can actually say is worth the money because what did I pay for this? A shocking price. Okay, yeah, $43. I would pay $43 for this 10 times over than pay $430 for Bulgari Tiger. Now that fragrance is amazing. It's an absolute trendsetter, and you got to respect the original creations for what they did. And that one smells amazing, but this one just smells exactly like that. A little bit more musky in the beginning, but the dry down is like 1-to-1. You're not going wrong with this fragrance. And honestly, like when I gift people things, it's usually either Dylan Blue by Versace or it's gonna be Afnan's Turathi Blue. Perfect gift, very casual, fun, daily wear in the summertime or spring. I'm probably gonna actually run through a bottle of this because I reach for this all the time. I'm gonna be reaching for it in the winter too because it's just so addictive. When I spray this on, it just gives me that blast of energy and feel-good vibe. I love it. Now this next fragrance is so fitting for today because today is actually my 2-year anniversary on YouTube at the time of filming this video. This is November 24th at the time of recording. But the first fragrance I ever reviewed on this channel, Nautica Voyage. This is known as a hype beast for cheap fragrances. $20, $20 Canadian. Admittedly, this is not for everyone. I just love this stuff. I've loved it since the first video I ever did on this channel. I was kind of blown away. I don't know why. Some people either love this, some people either hate it. It kind of smells like a salty cucumber to some, but it's kind of like an apple, almost like wet leaf type of smell, a little synthetic, aquatic even. It's just honestly a clean type of fragrance that is perfect for like daytime use any year round. Some people say, why would you want to smell like a salty cucumber? But then majority of body washes, if you go to like your local store, are copying a cucumber scent because it gives that kind of watery, clean type of scent profile. And if you don't like the smell of that, that's fine. But I think that this is a perfect clean fragrance that will get you around to do daily tasks, go to the gym, freshen yourself up if you don't smell good. You can keep this in your gym bag in your car, and it's perfect for that. I do that. I wear this quite often. It's become one of my most worn fragrances in my entire collection, and it evokes such positive memories for me. And without this fragrance, there would be no Chad Secrets. There would be no video that you're watching now. So I owe a lot to this fragrance, and I do love it. And it's perfect for that. Wow, 2 years of this channel. It's actually hard to believe. Come a long way, come a long way. This next fragrance is a fragrance that I talked about being one of my favorite clone fragrances in my entire collection. This is Lattafa's Maison Alhambra's Kismet Magic, an inspired take of Killian's Angel Share. One of my favorite niche fragrances of all time, but you can get that for literally a fraction of the price. $28 Canadian, and you're gonna smell more than 10 times more expensive than it because that fragrance is insanely expensive to the point that it's like ridiculous. Just get this one. So what is this fragrance? You get a heavy boozy cognac note off the top, which gives it this class and sophistication. Cinnamon, praline, vanilla, kind of a gourmandy sweet type of fragrance. Almost to some smells like a green appled pie, like an apple pie to some. Very gourmandy sweet, but you do get a drizzled kind of honey feel that sits on this fragrance. This is the ultimate man's gourmand fragrance. It isn't the most masculine fragrance, but I say it's the man's gourmand fragrance because that boozy cognac note just gives it this like James Bond type of like, not James Bond. It gives it this like rich guy sipping a cognac in his $30 million penthouse in Miami type of vibe. I love that to this fragrance. It just gives this like ultimate sophistication on a boozy sweet scent profile. This is super addicting and attractive. Wow, this is perfect for date nights. You can wear this dressed up, dressed down to dates. It will absolutely lure someone in and captivate them. But admittedly, it's a little bit too sweet and a little bit too boozy boozy for some. So if you do not like sweet, gourmandy, boozy fragrances, don't even look in this direction, okay? Look at Nautica Voyage or some, you know, fresh fragrance, because this ain't for you. It's for me, and I love it. All right, you guys know I always give a bonus fragrance, at least one. This next one, I think you definitely should check out. I love this fragrance because it's so simple. This is CK ALL. Why is it all? Because it's a genderless fragrance. Anyone can wear this. Admittedly, it does lean a little bit feminine, so taper your expectations going into this. But what is this fragrance? It's basically bergamot, orange, grapefruit blossom, jasmine, rhubarb, freesia, and some amber, and a little bit of a woody kind of vetiver in the backdrop. What does this smell like to me? The reason I wear this one a lot is because it just smells like a clean laundry detergent type of smell. A fresh, clean laundry smell. You know that smell of laundry detergent? Picture that, but in a fragrance form, and you get this. If you need that refresher, and you're wearing like your jeans or your shirt is like a day or old and you wore it yesterday, but you want that refresh to smell clean again, this is that type of fragrance. This is the perfect type of room freshener type of fragrance. It's super affordable too. I don't know why this one doesn't get a lot of hype. Like, I genuinely don't see anyone talk about this fragrance. I don't know why, but I think that this is absolutely worth looking into, because I think that I will keep this in my collection for a while. It's a room freshener fragrance. It's a clothes freshener fragrance. It's a feel-good, almost relaxing type of fragrance. It's like a laundry day type of feel. This is absolutely worth it. I definitely recommend you look into it, but if you do not like florals, or if you do not like a little bit feminine leaning type of fragrances, you're probably not gonna like this, because it does have a floral dominance, but for me, I love it. Now, if you love to smell better for less, I highly suggest you check out my top 10 cologne fragrances video, because those are absolutely affordable, and you're not gonna miss out when you get any of these fragrances. They're amazing. I'll see you over there, okay? Peace out. I'm back, just to tell you I love you.